Hi and welcome to another episode of Chow with Lau, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make salt and chili chicken wings in an air fryer. Salt and chili chicken wings are one of my favourite dishes ever, but I don't make them that often because generally you have to deep fry them. And that means A, it's not that healthy for you, and B, you have to deal with all the cleanup afterwards with messy oil and the smells and all the grease that lies around your kitchen. And that's never fun. However, recently I got my very first air fryer and it's been a complete game changer. Now I can't pretend it takes the place of deep frying, but certain recipes I can make and it comes pretty damn close. Now I've been beavering away developing some recipes that normally you would deep fry, but they work really well in an air fryer, and this is the first on my list. And I defy anybody to tell me they're not as good as if you had deep fried them in the first place. So without further ado, get your woks ready. So I've got a kilo of chicken wings here, which I'm going to take apart with my trusty meat cleaver. These things are great, but if you use one, of course, be very careful. Because we only want some chili chicken wings, not salt and chili fingers, do we? That would be a bad idea. Now I'm going to marinate the chicken wings in a tablespoon of light soy sauce, half a tablespoon of sesame oil, and a teaspoon of sugar. Give it a good mix and set aside for about half an hour. So after about half an hour, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil to our chicken wings. And now we're going to get some plain flour, or as you call it in the States, all-purpose flour, and we're going to sprinkle some right over the chicken wings. Now, this is one of those things where I don't tend to measure. What we're looking for is, as we stir it through, we're coating our chicken wings until they become nearly dry. We're not going to smother them in a huge amount of flour, because otherwise they're just going to go powdery after they cook. What we're looking for is we're going to add a little bit more, and then we're going to basically coat them just enough to give them that crispy crumb. And what you'll find will happen is this will turn into a really nice crispy coating, and it'll be just like we deep fried it. But as you know, we're not going to. So we're getting there. As you can see, it's just starting to form a coating on the chicken wings themselves. Like I said, I don't measure it because it's hard to actually ascertain how much we're going to need. And it largely depends on how many chicken wings we're actually cooking, how big they are. To be honest, I just like to get in there with my hands. The only reason why I'm not is because I don't want to cover my camera gear with floury fingerprints. Not always the best thing. But yeah, hands are great because we can get a really nice coating on them. Right folks, and they should look a little bit like that. So now I've got mine in a foil lined baking tray. I'm going to put it in my air fryer. Now my air fryer might be a little bit different from the standard ones you normally buy, because I wanted to get a big one because I tend to cook in big quantities, but essentially it's the same thing. Air fryers are basically like small concentrated fan ovens, and the beauty of being small is they heat up really quickly and really intensely, which is why they act like fryers. So I found that this works. I was a little bit skeptical when they first came on the market, but absolutely convinced by them now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set mine at 230 degrees centigrade, which is the hottest setting that I've got on this. And I'm going to be doing for half an hour, 15 minutes on each side. Here we go. And whilst they're cooking, I'll prepare the rest of the ingredients. So here I'm going to finely dice 8 cloves of garlic. I'm going to thinly slice half a white onion. And I'm going to finely chop some chili peppers. How many and what type you want to use is totally up to you. I'm going for these finger chilies, which are medium spicy. They're not that hot, but if you want to go for the Scotch bonnets, please do at your own peril. Disclaimer, I am not responsible if you burn your mouth or any other appendages. Right guys, we're at the halfway point. Can you see what's happening here? That crispy coating's beginning to form. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn them over. And we're going to put them back in and we're going to go full whack for another 15 minutes. That's 230 degrees centigrade. Check these bad boys out. Oh my god, I could eat them now, but we have to finish the recipe. Right guys, flame on. Always start with a nice hot wok before you put the oil in. That means that it'll stick less. Okay, so we're going to put 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons maybe, 2-3 tablespoons of oil. Get smoking hot. First thing I'm going to put in is our onions. Half a white onion. Get that going. Going to put in the garlic and the chilies slightly later because we don't want to burn the garlic, and because we've got quite a large volume of onions in here, it means it isn't going to be quite so hot if you put the chilies and especially the garlic in too early. Yeah, then it's going to burn the garlic. Right, so these are starting to soften up now. My 8 finely chopped cloves of garlic and my 3 finger chili thingy-digs going in now. Now be careful and keep it moving. Don't let the garlic burn. Also, don't waste the garlic. Okay, get that in. As soon as the chili and the garlic hits the hot oil, the aromatics come. Wow! And if this doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what will. Now we've got that going. Yeah, keep it moving, keep it moving. This is quick, this doesn't take long. So that, in go the chicken wings. We toss them through. All the aromatics kind of goes into the oil, and the oil starts to coat the chicken wings. And that's when all the flavour kind of sticks to the outside coating of your chicken wings. Look at that, we're nearly done. Can you see that? And as the oil starts to get absorbed into the crispy coating and the onions, it becomes a bit of a dry fry. Yeah? And you see, we're very nearly done. Now, the last bit, I've got a couple of teaspoons of salt, just normal salt, and some cracked black pepper, probably about a teaspoon. And we're going to put this in, maybe not all of it, just see how we go. It's supposed to be salty and peppery. Another name for this dish is salt and pepper chicken wings. But we're here for the chili, aren't we guys? A little bit more salt and pepper. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be salty and have all that umami from the garlic and the onions and the kick from the chili. And there we go, guys. Salt and chili chicken wings. Get your taste buds ready. Right, people, moment of truth. Let's see what these are actually like.
Epic.
Can you hear that? Yeah, epic crunch. Mmm. Salty, garlicky, slightly, well, it's warming up. That is amazing. Just like they've been deep fried. And yet my kitchen doesn't smell like a chip shop. What's it like when I deep fry in here normally? It's all smoky, doesn't it? Oily.
And then the fire alarm goes
yeah, and the
off.
fire smoke alarm goes off. That's another thing.
Oh yeah, it's
Doesn't
annoying.
it? Yeah, I know, it's annoying. Oh, you have to say something because I'm too busy eating.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I thought extra crunch.
No? Honestly, guys, you've got to try this. I reckon most of you who are watching this video has got an air fryer, and if you haven't, go get one, because this is going to change your life. You're going to be able to do these without all the mess of deep fat frying, the smoke, the oil, the greasiness of the kitchen, and the smell that goes through the whole house. Always does. Now, don't get me wrong, foods that are crispy and deep fried are good, but A, they're bad for you, like I said before, and B, all the mess.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can do it in an air fryer. It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
No-brainer.
So stick around, guys, because I am going to come up with loads more recipes for air fryers. I'm going to convert quite a few of my videos and recipes that I've already got on the channel so that you can actually do them in an air fryer. And boy, have I got some ideas for you. They're going to be epic.
And delicious.
And delicious.
Probably.
And if you guys have got things that you want me to make in an air fryer, if they're a great idea and I can make a video out of them, I will definitely make it. And if it's your idea, I will shout you out in that video. So please drop a comment below and let me know what you want me to make. Right, guys, it's time to go because I've got all these chicken wings waiting to be in my belly. I'll see you in the next one.
And don't forget to smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button because it really helps our channel. And make sure you ring the notification so you don't miss one of our uploaded videos. See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.